Imagine you're taking a peaceful swim and suddenly the rock you've been floating near blinks. Oh, and it has teeth. Big teeth. That's not a rock. That's an ambush predator that's been patiently waiting for you. Nature isn't just beautiful, it's a bizarre, sometimes terrifying chessboard of survival tricks. And today, you're about to discover the weirdest, wildest tactics animals use to stay alive. Some are genius, some are nightmare fuel. If you think survival is about who's the biggest, strongest, or fastest, the animal kingdom is about to school you. Out there, it's not always the lion who wins. Sometimes it's the tiny insect with a disgusting talent, or the fish that pretends to be dead just long enough to escape becoming dinner. You're going to meet assassins that wear disguises, liars with perfect poker faces, and creatures that literally weaponize their own bodies in ways you would never expect. And the best part? Every single one of these strategies actually works. Let's start with the opossum, the drama queen of the forest. You've probably heard of playing possum, but the real thing is Oscar-worthy. When an opossum senses danger, it doesn't just flop over. No, it goes all in. Limp body, glazed eyes, tongue hanging out, even a nasty-smelling liquid leaking from its glands to smell like rotting flesh. Predators take one sniff and think, ugh, old meat, pass. The opossum stays in this death coma for minutes, sometimes hours. Imagine your survival plan being, convince everyone I'm disgusting. And it works. Then there's the Texas horned lizard. This little reptile has the ultimate don't mess with me move. If a predator gets too close, it can literally shoot streams of blood from its eyes. Yes, its eyes. The blood is mixed with a foul-tasting chemical that makes coyotes and other attackers gag and back off. Nature's equivalent of a gross prank that saves your life. The downside is you can't exactly walk that off casually. You've just had a full Tarantino moment from your own face. Now meet the mimic octopus. This creature is basically the Houdini of the ocean. It can change its shape, color, and texture to look like other, more dangerous animals. Need to look like a venomous lionfish? No problem. Want to imitate a deadly sea snake? Easy. Scientists have seen them mimic crabs, jellyfish, even flatfish, all to trick predators into thinking, yeah, maybe I'll eat something less terrifying. Imagine being able to shapeshift into the scariest person in your neighborhood every time someone tried to mug you. And then there's a species of ant in Southeast Asia that takes sacrifice to a new level. When seriously threatened, the worker ant contracts its abdominal muscles so hard that its body literally bursts, releasing a sticky, toxic substance all over the attacker. It's like pulling your own pin. The predator might win the fight, but the ant takes it down with them, protecting the colony. Brutal? Absolutely. Effective? You bet. Let's not forget the African bombardier beetle. This little tank can blast boiling hot chemicals out of its rear ends at predators, complete with a loud popping noise. It's basically weaponized flatulence, but lethal. The temperature of the spray, around 100 degrees Celsius. That's the boiling point of water. Predators get a painful, scalding surprise, and the beetle walks away like, yeah, that's what I thought. So, what do we learn from this parade of bizarre survival tactics? That in nature, brains, chemistry, and pure weirdness can beat brute strength any day. Playing dead, squirting blood, shape-shifting, self-destructing, or turning your butt into a flamethrower, the animal kingdom is proof that the best defense might just be the strangest one. And here's the kicker. Every single one of these strategies evolved over thousands, sometimes millions of years, shaped by the simple, unbreakable law of survival: adapt or disappear. So next time you see a pigeon bobbing its head or a squirrel burying a nut, just remember somewhere out there is a beetle boiling its enemies alive, or an octopus cosplaying as a snake. Which of these weird survival tricks blew your mind the most? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button if you learned something new, and subscribe for more strange, fascinating deep dives into the wild side of life, because out here, normal doesn't survive.